Hi guys, this is Coco. Quick update. Ticker symbol BBIG. I have a massive news for you. No matter what you do, the numbers never lie. No matter what you do, the numbers never lie. The short sellers, the market makers, and the hedge funds have connived and they did a super attack on BBIG number wise. Okay. They borrowed massive shares and they continue to accumulate their borrowed shares and continuously shorting BBIG to the oblivion. Okay. Now, they are desperate. It's because a lot of us are holding the actual share and we are not selling. If we just sell our shares, they're probably what they're going to do is start covering or start accumulating actual shares of BBIG that we have because they don't have it right now. These numbers right here, I want you to look at. All right, there is a gap, right? This happens on July 1st, which is Friday. There is a gap at 191 to 1.60. Okay, I'm going to make sure that you are aware of that. There's a gap right here. This is this one right here and this one. 190, 191 to $1.59, right? There's a massive short that happens in here. They shorted us. We have a gap big time on this area. So what is going to happen? This is going to be filled. This needs to be filled. This is the first gap that needs to be filled. Okay. Once this one is filled, there is a second gap that needs to be filled, which is this one and this one right here. All right. So there is a second gap that needs to be built at 2.77. First gap that needs to be filled at 1.90. So no matter what, the reason why I bought more shares of BBIG, it's because I just know that there is going to be a massive reversal and this gap needs to be filled and this one needs to be filled and that is going to happen. Okay. Now, remember I told you that the numbers don't lie. Okay. Let me ask you a question. If they are covering, right? If they are covering, then or returning their shares, then the short interest should be lower, right? But what is actually happening? Look at this. This is almost 40 million shares. The short interest is 22.63%. Now, I will be, let's say if this one become like 10%, right? And this one becomes 20 million shares borrowed, right? And then we went down to $1.02, then I will be nervous. Okay, something happened, they returned and it's still the price is low. They have not returned this from the beginning of time. It's a matter of fact, they've been increasing their position. Let me show you. I'm gonna prove it to you that they keep increasing their position. Okay. Look at this area right here. 21 million shorted on February 28th. Okay. March 15, 24 million shorted. On March 31, 28 million shorted. April 14, April 26, 27 million shorted. May 10, 27 million shorted. 31, May 24, 31 million shorted. And June 9, 33 million shorted. And then June 15 is 36 million shorted. So if you look at that area there, No matter what you do, right now it's 40 million shorted, right? 40 million shorted. So the thesis of nuclear MOAS is still going to happen. It's because they have not closed this position. They have not closed this position. Let me show you another number that is out of whack, and that is the all-time high, the highest that it's ever been, the highest all-time high. Look at the shares on loan, 60 million, guys. That is massive, right? That is huge, huge shares on loan. Now, why do they have that? What are they going to do? Is it because that there's going to be, they notice there's going to be a massive ramp up that's about to happen and they wanted to short it back? Are they going to allow it to ramp up? I think they can allow it to ramp up a lot higher. It's because that's how they're going to make their money too. They're going to short it back after, right? But if we do the FOMO and we do the FTD and then they got margin call, then they're really, really playing on fire, because if those happens, then the nuclear MOAs happen, FOMO happen, buying happens, and then all of the short sellers, all of them will be kind of like in the ripple effect of trying to buy share at a higher price. So in order for that nuclear MOAs to happen is, so let's say the price of BBIG went down to $4. One, so one hedge fund or short sellers were closed this position, okay, because they bought it at $2 range. Now they lost about $2. Now it's $4. They have to buy and close their position. Now they bought the $4, and then we ramped up to $6. Okay, another short sellers will close their position. It's because, oops, they bought this at $3. Now it's $6. They're gonna buy the $6 and try to cover their losses. And now the price of BBIG will keeps going up to $10. Oh, people who is shorting at $4, $3, $2, or $1. Now the price of BBIG is $10. Now they have to buy that and return the shares, okay, in the market. And when that happens, all of us are buying, accumulating, all happening at the same time. That's how nuclear MOAs happen. That's how squeeze happen, is when, especially a massive squeeze, it's when multiple hedge fund short sellers and market makers shorting BBIG um, are buying shares at a higher price and returning and closing their position. Okay, that's how the squeeze is happening. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Rara Coco. May you have love, peace, prosperity be with you all. Thank you, and you have a great day.